tough times here now, but they are getting the harassment out onto Crit. Frosthouse laying into a Moon, gonna force him back, and then Misery Rise with the teleport, and Secret again, they do get a first blood. Didn't win them the game last time, but they're looking for a secondary kill. Moon low. Won't end up going down there. Elsewhere in the mid lane, can see Weehaw forced to salve, no tail. Couple of seconds, he could pop this one. It's gonna nuke. Gonna summon a fresh set of Eidolons. Continues to move in. Fly gotta be careful though. Finally, I might be able to spring the trap. Puppey has the Malefice to get the follow-up stun. Fly hexed as well. A triple disable combo from Secret, enough for the kill. And with that, they're not gonna leave this bottom lane. They will get the tower for sure. And I guess the question is if they even look for a bit more.
The last time I questioned E's efficiency, of course he's gonna pop the Drow Aura. Does do so, and
only a minute till it cools down. That's why you pop it early.
You spam that thing. Well, you don't necessarily want to spam it when you're focusing on the creep equilibrium because it can push out your lane, but spamming a bit more. And OG have adapted their playstyle and gone for that more kind of dire-oriented strategy.
They're going for the banish here mid lane. Spirit Siphon online, but Puppey rotates in, has the hole available, and lets it go into No Tail. In a lot of danger, trying to heal him up. Fly, Cold embraces him, keeps him alive for a very long time. No Tail still surviving. They continue to volley auto attacks after him and eventually get the kill. A good effort by Fly, but simply not enough.
He had 5 wands in a fairy fight. I think he decided he wasn't going to escape. I'm not sure if it would have saved him.
Did get to buy his gloves, so yeah, no gold lost.
I think
here.
he was buying items rather than thinking, oh, I can live, I'll use my 1 fairy fire.
Oh, pretty bold TP by Moon. Not yet level 6, actually. He's very close to it, but they banish him, and they're going to stun him up. Moon counting on the level 6. He's not going to get it. Oh, a really costly feed here for the Tidehunter. He doesn't have buyback either. He won't be able to participate. Misery turning for the courier. He snipes that as well. Catastrophe for OG in the mid lane. Hemorrhaging kills, giving up couriers. They're going to lose Fly as well. They might even lose No Tail. The feed train has no brakes. 6-0, a tower as well. A triple kill to all heroes. It's the OD, and one of the most aggressive spikes upward in a gold graph you will ever see at this stage in the game.
He got 60 int at one point, and that was before even level 4 Arcane Orb. He just kept getting right click after right click. Surprisingly good against the Winter Wyvern with the Cold Embrace.
And this is happening. This is happening with a Midas Slark, a Wisp Wyvern that aren't even near. They're not even close to level 6 yet, and you're.
It's not going to get a whole lot done.
And Envy nowhere to be found.
It does set up.
Oh, finger! They just delete the Slark. Okay. Well,
that's a.
That was ugly. Unless if things continue this way, it'll be over soon. Fly now, getting found out by Misery. They do TP in, they get the Malefice off, and he tries to embrace himself, but continues to get hammered down by Weehaw. Orb after orb crashing in, still holding the Aegis for now. Crit gonna head to the south, No Tail there to join him. But already, tier 2s are dropping everywhere. This is the last outer tower. It comes at 11 minutes. Black Hole online. Everything good to go. Yasha coming out for Envy. And here we go. OG up against it. Up against a very strong push with Moon nowhere to be found. Doesn't have a teleport. He's going to walk from the bottom lane. And while that's happening, the tower is getting absolutely battered here. No Tail going to work a bit with the Spirit Siphon. Slowing things down. Finally, the Watermelon limps in, but the damage was done. So they're going to be happy with that. The Dire Ancients as they smoke, initiating on the Tidehunter, going to work on him with the Orb. Moon, though, is going to crack it off. He marches forward. He gets fingered. Prophet ult as well. Getting volleyed down here by the Eidolons. Can they finish the job? The Prophet TP. Sprouts there. They get the kill. And with that goes the mech. No buyback available. Miracle desperately leaping out, but Weehaw's there with the blink forward and the banner setup. They're going to need some help. Crit just going to channel the relocate and try to get Miracle out. He does it in time right after the OD hammer gets dropped. A bit too late.
Still no Tidehunter though.
But they likely, at least decent chance, they are going to lose Crit here.
Yep.
Let's see if he can tether his way out. Puppey, does get the Malefice off. Highlight die though. No finger available, so Crit actually escapes. And also saves his buddy. This is going to salvage what could have been a lane of Rax otherwise.
Yeah. Well, the Fenrir Prophet will not have a very high impact on a game just through exorcism.
They're praying for an early Roshan respawn here, but they're not lucky in that regard.
Like that would have been a very early
you mentioned OG, a gamble that's on the bigger side. Blowing a smoke here, hoping it's almost instant, but sometimes that's what it takes to get back in these games. Miracle's gonna lead the charge here. We'll see an Alpha Wolf scouting things out. They are in great position up on the high ground. Maybe they can find the jump. Miracle's gonna lead the way, but as he bounced forward, he catches out Puppey. Puppey gets banished. Weehaw trying to salvage the fight. Moon silenced up. Looks like they should be able to bring down the Enigma here. They will burst him. He does have buyback available, so potentially looking to turn this. They might wait out for the Exorcism. No tail, low, but there's the Cold Embrace to keep him alive. The Wiz comes in. Crit also low. He'll end up going down. They've gotten two. Puppey still holding that buyback. Weehaw in the midst of it all, slamming the damage out onto Miracle, but Moon is going to manage to keep things in fighting condition. Weehaw will get finished off here. It looks like by the Ghost. Still no buybacks coming out for Secret. They've lost 3 big heroes. It's up to Envy to salvage it. A 3 for 3. But when you're playing from this far behind, if that's how it ends, I think you're pretty happy as OG.
And their 2 main cores surviving as well. And that was the perfect Ravage, the perfect, close to perfect Winter's Curse. It hit the OD with the Drow Ranger attacking the OD. So it gave you that bit of extra damage, which they needed to kill the OD. They took out the Nature's Prophet, they killed the Enigma.
How long they need? Pylai die. He does have Hex ready to go. Can make a move. Miracle is going to wait up the Dark Pact. And Miracle getting stunned from distance. There's the finger. Prophet ult, I imagine, bouncing through here. It is enough to secure the kill. Well executed gank by Secret, and now looking for Crit as well with the teleport in. Misery gets a double kill. He was very quiet last game, but this game having a big impact. OG though, they've got the Yule Scepter. No Tail is going to debut it here. Looks like they'll get the Prophet right as he starts to really come into his own. So it ends up being a 2 for 1, but with the death of the Slark, they'll be happy overall. And while that was happening, Secret also going to grab a Roche.
Yeah, good kind of follow-up from Secret. Really nice gank by the Invis Lion there, just knowing that, hey, okay, with the Nature's Prophet, we'll get this kill, even if it does come at the cost of 1 life there. And Secret put themselves in a very good position to break high ground they have right now. And we'll see what they can put together here as far as defending goes.
OG holding back. Moon's gonna just start it off right away. They saw the BKBs. They make the pass and ready for it, but he gets up the Ghost. 1 more auto tech. Miracle desperately chasing after, but Puppey looking to turn it. They do manage to even interrupt the Black Hole there with a nice Winter's Curse, but the rest of the BKBs are coming out. Miracle trapped right now in the trees. Can he get the job done? BKB starting to wear up, but they've killed off the IO. They've managed to grab 3. OG went all in on aggression there, and I'm not sure it was quite enough. A 3 hero takedown. It's going to be a 4v2 power play. The Wyvern will buy back, but it's not much of a hero without his ultimate fly. Throwing out the Splinter Blast, trying to chunk down Weehaw. Remember, he still holds the Aegis. This is going to wear off fairly soon. The timing could work out poorly for him, potentially. So they force out the Wyvern buyback. All of Secret's big cooldowns expended in that one, and they don't break through the racks. So all things considered, OG, a decent hold. Turn ult on cooldown for 20, no tail for 40. But the Black Hole for 70, and Ravage only about a half minute off. So they are going to make the move here onto Pylai. Aggressive jump forward from your Slark. He's suddenly in an awkward position though. A Miracle getting it sounds a perfectly timed gust, but the relocate out. Crit with a huge save. This is going to buy a lot of time. Weehaw pops the BKB. He wants vengeance. He will take down Fly. And now the Thorax are exposed. Moon blinking forward. 16 seconds to go until the ultimate comes out. They've gotten the range X. Crit's going to return. Crit likely dieback coming here. No, he tethers out 1 last auto attack. Finishes the job. And No Tail likely to be next. They've lost the Death Prophet. It's before the ultimates come back on like 2 seconds ago. Miracle, him against the world. Ravage is coming 1 second. Lets it fly. Lands it on Weehaw. They're gonna be able to bring the OD down. Can they get more is the question. Puppey in danger. Miracle gonna turn this. Pies to drop as well. And No Tail's right back into it. Puppey with the TP out. No, Yule's gonna stop it. They'll take down the Enigma as well. They have lost the lane of Rax, but Miracle is getting that. Bottom lane, the rat amplifies, but they have not taken the melee. It's only a range. It feels like Miracle got just enough that maybe there's a chance for OG.
I mean, for OG, that's hope. And very much like, yes, Secret used all their ultis on that first push and didn't actually break a lane of Rax.
No Tail moving in. The smoke's gonna break, and they found the Enigma Puppey off the bat. He's got the Cryptic Guard, though. He's very tanky. Relay coming through, and it's deep behind Secret lines. Black Hole ready. He lets it go, but the instant interrupt there from Fly, and they're braining down their own Enigma. Weehaw dropping low as well. No Tail just destroying him, getting pummeled by Miracle on the back lines now. 28 as the chip charges. OG rampaging forward, and Misery's BKB down. He's got a TP out. Yule Scepter available, but he can't quite get in range. Will manage to escape. OG, all of a sudden, hitting the gas, and man, this would be the perfect time for a Roche respawn, but unfortunately, it's going to be about a minute and a half. Creeps are pushing in through the top lane, starting to pound away at the tier 4s here. The bottom lane exposed. The range Rex down to 60 health bottom, but OG finding pickoff after pickoff. Suddenly, 2,500 more gold up on Miracle. Oh boy, we've got a ball game.
It's funny because like the net worth graph isn't really changing all too much, but the balance is shifting. The supports of it
can always just threaten the split push, threaten the throne. But here comes the rotation. Misery being hunted. Miracle's gonna get eyes on him. He drops the sprout, the leaps off the mark. Moon flicking forward. It's into BKB's. Puppey trying to counter-initiate this one, but Moon is gonna be absolutely fine. He pops the Greaves, keeps alive for now. There's the relocate out. Crit to save him. And a lot of BKBs got committed for this one. Round 2 is gonna be tricky. Do they bring back the Tidehunter? Fly sitting back. It looks like he wants to engage, but Pylai Dice scouts him out, picks him off, and Crit will in the end be the sacrifice here. So they lose both supports, but again, OG somehow keeping their cores alive and avoiding catastrophic damage.
This is 30 minutes is normally like probably the timer you put on Joe Ranger strats in the current metagame. And once you get past that point, you're going to see a noticeable fall off. The hero doesn't scale well into the late game despite being an agi carry, and they're kind of known for being these more...
Oh, they made a move on bottom. No-Tail getting caught out here. The Frost Arrow is working on him, but great defensive play by Fly, as well as Crit to keep him alive. While that's happening in the mid lane, Miracle's going in, pop the BKB, nice and early. Puppey still holding the black hole. Oh, Miracle, no BKB for this fight. It looks like now he tries to run away. They guy the blink over the top. They drop the hammer, everything onto Miracle, and they will get the kill. Now a triple buyback coming out from OG. Even if they hold, this is a costly one. No-Tail charging into the midst of the fray. He doesn't have the Ghost Scepter ready, but the Yule Scepter is online. Miracle's got to get some heavy work done in this fight. He starts to go to work, a couple of auto attacks here and there, but they're cutting the waves and just kiting him beautifully. Ravage coming through. It connects on all three. This could be enough. Maybe, just maybe. Weehaw trapped within. He is going to get the cheese off as you predicted. Eternal Envy gutting them down from the side. Miracle dead. Moon dead as well. It's a triple dieback, and Secret have pushed through and clutched game number 2. All 5 hit the deck. No happy little trees for Moon this time around.
Just a great job of splitting OG apart, keeping the pressure on the end, and OG never really got an opportunity to use their to initiate. Like we got this Tide Ravage, this Death Prophet Exorcism we talked about, but they could never engage with the Ravage, followed up with the Exorcism. DP was forced to deal with the split push bottom. Moon on the Tide was in the top lane, and then eventually Secret saw that opportunity to jump. They go on the Death Prophet. It's not even about killing the Death Prophet, although they ultimately do. It's just